Des, mate, tell us what you're doing.
Okay, so we're doing a headlight restoration because it's a little bit cloudy. I've already sanded this down with 3000 grit and 5000 grit. And I've polished out the sanding marks on this side, but not on this side. So that's why this side is cloudy and this side is nice and clear. So I'm just going to demonstrate how I'm going to remove that cloudiness on this side with just a cordless cheap polisher and some Optics Utopia compound. So we can see it's cloudy there. Spread some of the compound on, and then we're going to turn the machine on. Turn it up to the maximum speed.
Oh, wow.
And then that's now nice and clear.
That's brand new, mate.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So then from here, what we're going to do, see, if you don't put a protective layer over the top of that, the cloudiness is going to come back because the headlights come from factory with a UV layer of coating that's over the top. What happens is that UV layer starts to break down and delaminate, right? And without that UV coating, the polycarbonate or the plastic underneath just starts fading. Yeah, you get a lot of people who say put some ceramic coating on it, but the ceramic coating still breathes, so it's still not going to give you years of protection. Ceramic coating is only going to slow the oxidation down a little bit by a few months. Whereas if you put clear coat like the paint on this car, or put the urethane film over the top of it, then you're going to get like years. We're talking that 5+ years. The film is also stone chip resistant. Yep. So once this is now clean, we're just going to add a bit of water just to clean it a little bit more. This is paint protection film, which can be used on headlights and other types of surfaces. Oh, wow. This stuff here would last somewhere between 10 and 20 years on paint, but on this is probably going to last somewhere around 5 to 10 years on the headlight, right? Yeah. Now that it's clean, we're just going to put some slip, which is just a little bit of detergent and lots of water, because it helps the material to slide over because it's got a self-adhesive glue on one side. As we peel this back, we also need to keep putting on a little bit more slip, because as we're peeling this back, dirt and stuff like that could catch on to the adhesive, which is not, so it's not so good to do this outside. Once we got this done, we're going to stick this on to the headlight here. Then what we're going to do is, because there's soap behind it, it allows it to slip and move around. So then you can work it and stretch it if you need be. Yep. Now that you want it to stick, what you want to do is flush out the soap. So we're now flushing out the soap that stops it from sticking. And then we need to put a little bit of slip on the outside so that the squeegee can squeegee out the water like so. Now we're just going to test that that's locked in. I can tell that that's locked in, it's not moving. So because it's not moving, now I can get rid of these spears here by stretching that, because the more you stretch that, the more the spears go down. When you let go, when there's not enough tension, the spears show. So now we're going to flush out the soap on this side, so we can get it to lock in, stretch a little bit, and then we're going to squeegee out the rest of the soap and the water. Now that film will need quite a few hours for it to dry. Yep. Normally we'd have a heat gun. I don't have power with me, and I would heat up all these edges, and then that will lock it all in. Some bubbles may form because there is moisture, just like tinting a car. There's water and soap behind it, so it may form some bubbles, which, say tomorrow, we would pop the bubbles, or if we had the heat gun, we'll try and dry it out a bit more and then pop them. And that's basically it. So that film there will now stop this headlight from going yellow and cloudy and oxidizing for the next sort of 10 years. Nice. And that's pretty much it. Yep. Thanks for watching.